Yeah, underground show, lights go down, thunder pounds when we hit the sound. Like the trending tag, you can't stop the swag. Who wants some? Better come prepared. I'll be there, and when we air, bet blackout be a household name. Claim we broke the chain, sitting in a hot seat, pushing back in a black tee, ain't cutting no slack. This'll be the year that we drop them facts. 2024, anything goes. Speak your truth, just know the code. Consequences given for living, the fence is too high. Ain't trying to fail. Get a plan, make it top shelf. Look at what came in the mail. A deal and some brand new gear. Blackout crew, and we set for years. Stack of comments with no fears. Truth for liars, truth for sights. Make a crowd wanna chat for days. Get back home, things explode. Well, not really, we've been on that road. Before you tuned in, now it's all in place. Thoughts at 1,000 miles per pace. Hello, network, let your mind breathe. Believe there's always more. Pull up. You can't stop the swag. Who wants some better come prepared? I'll be there, and when we air, that blackout won't be a household name. Claim we broke the chain, sit in a high seat, push it back. In a black tee, ain't cutting no slack. This'll be the year that we drop the facts. 2024, anything goes. Speak your truth, just know the code. Consequences given for living. The fence is too high, ain't trying to fail. Get a plan, make it top shelf. Look at what came in the mail. A deal is a brand new gear. Blackout crew, we was at for years. Stack the comments with no fears. Truth for liars, truth for saints. Fake the crowd, wanna chat for days. Get back home, things explode. Well, not really, we better that roll. Before you tuned in, now it's all in place. Thoughts at 1,000 miles per pace. Hello, network, let your mind breathe. Believe there's always more. Pull up.
Ooh, we sorry about being late. Normally I don't give a fuck, but yeah, I was playing video games, and time got away from me. Shit you don't actually see other people doing. You know how they be. Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, I ain't going nowhere, dumb fucks. for those lurking who gonna alert later. You see what Mitch you said about me? Yeah. No, I'm still here. Unlike you guys, I don't have to YouTube 24/7, so it's all good. Yeah. So y'all know what the stream is gonna be about. Hold on. We are going to talk about Iconic Arcade and these, I'm doing air quotes, influencers. Oh man, it's the same shit over and over and over. Y'all get a dry season, and then you self-generate drama. It's so self-fucking generated. It doesn't matter. It's like y'all get together and go, well, actually, you do get together. I know this. But Jesus Christ. But you play your sheep, but don't write to me some bullshit. Don't take me for one of those motherfuckers. I'm not your fucking sheep. God damn. So John D in the RK1 Up group, he's got a side chat, so it's unlike some people, like it's not an influencer group or chat, it's just a side chat. Anyone can fucking join it. And I get it. If someone bought a product and people weren't giving updates about the product, yeah, I'll be upset. But what's weird is people who didn't even buy the fucking product are more upset than the people who bought the product. So that's confusing. And then we get into the point where, oh, we don't have a release date. So John D basically gives an official release date of like, around-ish October-ish, or some shit like that, right? Now, if it doesn't come out after October, I'll be right there with you guys. Get your fucking pitchforks, right? But man, y'all got to bitch about something. And when I say y'all, it's the same usual fucking suspects. It gets a little old. But this time, so we seen what the product's supposed to look like, the prototype. We know that Lenovo is the parent company, $1 billion fucking goddamn company. You got John D, a man who's been in the business for like 28, 30 fucking years or some shit like that, right? He's worked with Sony, Capcom. Let's see here. Sony, Capcom, Sega. He's worked with RK1 Up. He's has his own business now with Media One Up. And he's now like the head, idea guy for Iconic, who's under Lenovo or another parent company, and then who's Lenovo is like even over them or some shit, right? And you fucks act like this guy don't know what he's doing. It's so damn disrespectful. And what kills me is that you're able to actually get, conversation with him, and you're literally butts, YouTubing asses, act like you know better than him. I mean, I'm sorry, when the fuck did you ever work for Capcom? Like, what? And then if you don't get your fucking crybaby ass ways, you create drama. Yeah, the people want to know. The people want to know. That's all I'm seeing in this chat. You go look at the fucking chat. I'm not even gonna bring up the fucking chat today. I'll do that later. I'll do that next time. And the people want to know comments coming from what's his name? James Hates Everything. That kind of shit. My reply is, what's the people equal, motherfuckers with 3.5 subs? Who the fuck's the people? You and your clique? And he's talking about the drama is centered around the UI of the fucking cabinet. Now, hear me out. We're talking about the user interface for the cabinet, meaning the game selection screen, guys. Hey, dumbasses, these games have been out for like, I don't know, fucking like 35 years or some bullshit. Like, my math may be off here, but since 96 and shit. Someone put the fucking math in to me. How long was 1996? How many years ago? Right? Like, Jesus. Who gives a fuck? And then you act like these, like you really fucking care. You sit there You shield for at games, one of the fucking worst user in 29 years. Thank you. You sit there. Come on, I sent you an invite. You sit there and you had this shit. You play these games for almost 30 fucking years. 30 fucking years. You play these fucking games and you're acting like it's supposed to be something new. Like he's reinventing the fucking wheel. I mean, this is the dumbest shit. This is the craziest user generated drama by these YouTubers I've ever fucking experienced. Ever fucking experienced. Yeah, like, and we all know it's because they aren't getting like a review cab or some shit. You know? Let's see here. Let me go back. Hey, Frank, while it's true that they need to engage with their audience, that doesn't mean that they need to be devoid of creativity. Exactly. We don't need 5 channels telling us that Arcade 1-Up is releasing the same handful of cabs they released every year. At some point, content creators have to know how to create content. Thank you. Look at 19K Fox. His focus is primarily arcades, but he covers a wider variety of gaming news than other creators. Exactly, bro. He does videos documenting the work he does and restoring cabinets. Yeah, that's a good. He's just not just going through the motions. You're right. That's me. I was hoping that was print. Let's see. Hey, Toxic on Super Game Reduce. Who cares? Let's see here. I know the audience could technically control irrelevant content, but at the same time, they don't need to dictate your channel content. Also, blame your audience. Exactly. I'm gonna get there too. I know I have a hard time keeping up being relevant, but you're always relevant, bro. Don't ever let nobody tell you otherwise. But I'm not gonna go out of my way to put the blame on my audience. It's my responsibility. Exactly. It's your fucking shit, dude. Like I'm gonna eat this dude up. I lurked a CC stream, and at the moment they disclosed that they can't reveal who they got iconic arcade inside info because they won't get any more info. Well, I can reveal that. They still leaking out inside info they don't need. Exactly. I'm disappointed. They can chat with John D all day, happy, and they openly shit on him. I'm gonna talk on that too. That's another thing that fucking pisses me off. You people, I'll just name it. Michael B, CC, fucking y'all disdain John D. I don't know if it's supposed to be for show, P-dubs, but y'all love him and suck some dick when the leaked content comes. We like, yeah, John D, yeah, Team Glenn, yeah, oh, leak info, yeah, ridiculous. It's going to look like a no, not quite. And who cares? It's a fucking A1-Up with a pie. Yeah, it is kind of modeled for A1-Up, but yeah, the Pi 5 yeah, as well. Frank's right, exactly. All right, brother. What's going on, Mike? Hey, Kevin. All right, cool. So getting back into the shit. Again, so as I'm talking, you know, I'm basically like, or as they're talking in this chat, they being what's that Neo Geo guy and some other guy and me were actually pretty much on the same page as far as who gives a fuck about the UI. Like the product's pretty much done. I mean, like we're not understanding. And here is fucking James Hates Everything playing mouthpiece to Michael B and crew. I mean, one credit I'll give James is at least he's not a Rexer and overly fucking fringe, but man, you missed the fucking mark, bro. So writes All right. So what's wild is the parent company is one of the biggest companies out there, and people acting like this is some John D fraud. I wish these hypocrite motherfuckers had the same energy for iArcade, but then again, that is the result of them being bitter, not getting a free cabinet in my eye, and I have no idea what YouTuber started this. I don't know about perfect, but I'm sure it's one of those. Enough talk. We will let the product speak for itself. Most likely, people are bitter. They are not getting firsthand info to get 59 fucking views. So I'm basically writing up, eating into them about this whole user interface shit. All right. John D's been in the gaming world for like 30 years. Sega, Sony, Capcom, Arcade One Up, and now he's running his own promo business backing Iconic. The guy's literally had a hand in game making decisions, marketing, licensing, and the whole deal. But apparently, he doesn't know how to get side art. Yeah, that's a shot at Mike. But hey, YouTubers know best, right? Oh, I get it. Everyone's got their opinion and they've got every right to throw out their hot take. Still, it's just weird to me that people can be fully aware of John D's background and still act like some random and no clue. That's wild. And what's happening in this group, which you guys may not know, is that they're eating into John, just eating into him about that basically the seed is pretty much the product is a bust. It's a fraud because he hasn't released enough information to include that the UI is done. So it can quell our fears, because if the UI is done, then that means the cabinet's done. Bitch, the game's been out for 30 fucking years, dummies. Who gives a fuck? It's done. It's going to be on a fucking Pi 5 that's been made. It's not fucking rocket science. Like, I don't get you guys. I don't. Jesus. So freaking James writes to this guy who wrote, the UI is just an arguing point. People seem to think the UI is shown as the final working product. And James hates everything, writes back to that. So what you're saying is showing the UI would show people it's ready to go. How is that a bad thing? He says, no, that's not what I meant. As clearly as CES, it wasn't ready to go. I just mean it feels like people don't believe the entire cabinet is really happening until they have seen a UI. But you can fake a UI very easily. You can't fake a physical cabinet. And one guy makes up a fake menu just to make a point how easy it is. Like, who gives a fuck about the UI? And I write, exactly, speculation is fine, but what's going on with some YouTubers isn't just speculation. When people keep hammering the same line just to plant seeds of doubt, right? It turns into agenda. This is pure fucking agenda. That's clout chasing for views, not helping the community. It's one thing to question stuff. It's another to deliberately try to tank confidence in the whole project. I said, wish they had the same integrity with iArcade, Michael, James, Dubs, that they will willfully support and knew was going to be a failure. Like, they didn't have standards then. Should I expect more now? And no, this wasn't towards James, not at the time, not until he wrote what he wrote. One guy wrote, we should let James do a proper mock-up in one of the paid AI tools he uses. So then James tries to go, well, it's not easy to fake it from an official email. If the vendor fakes it, well, that certainly wouldn't go well with it. So basically, he's still trying to argue the point where we got to see the UI because I'm a YouTuber and I need to know. And I need to give something back to Michael B. So now he writes, well, really stretching it now. People just want to see more of the product UI, final protection versions, gameplay. Gameplay? Fucking seriously? Gameplay? The game is done. The fuck you mean gameplay? Are you fucking kidding me? Hey, can I see what Street Fighter 2 looks like on a pie fucking ball? What the fuck, man? Seriously? You need to see gameplay? And I know y'all don't have no damn standards for buttons. Fuck out here. The fuck? I need to see gameplay for her game made in '96. Fuck out of here, man. One guy writes, right, like it was an early indicator of the art style and it got changed later. Would anyone balk at that? Would it matter? Would it have even stopped anyone from complaining about lack of info? And one guy writes, I agree with that. I think we're just fixating on the UI because certain people were fixating on the UI. Ding, ding. Another guy writes, you got to create that content. All right. Ding, ding. Let me catch up to this audience here. YouTubers are controlling the narrative is why I distance myself from being on any home arcade shows. Exactly. It's wild to blame the community for a company being stagnant. Exactly. Street Fighter 2. What's good talks in YouTube? Only time I can validate the gameplay aspect is if the game is running on unknown hardware, but this is literally just a Raspberry Pi. It'll be the same exact performance. Exactly. I think the Raspberry Pi is more than capable of running Street Fighter 2. I'm just saying. I think we're good, guys. I think we're good. All right, people equals one YouTuber and his clique. Let's be real with ourselves for a second. Correct me if I'm wrong. Did PK get this kind of heat when he was promising review cabinets for at games? Which is kind of funny because I just saw that James Hates Everything did a video saying, I'm done with at games. Gives a fuck. The UI wasn't even finished. It leaked early, and nope, none of that was the case. Those cabinets had a terrible UI, but they were still hyped as the latest and greatest because the right people got them. If you tell me iArcade's UI was great, go fuck yourself. It was fucking horrible, but no one gave a fuck. But you know what? They rightfully didn't have to give a fuck because the games work. I hated the games, but they work. If something sucks, go all in and roast it. Drop your hot takes, but don't expect everyone to jump on your doubt train every single time. That's what I wrote. Then, check this out. Like clockwork, about less than 45 minutes after I write my final statement, after you can go check it out. It was about yesterday or day before, less than an hour after I call out these YouTubers creating this drama. I saw the leaked content and it was released by a streamer in under an hour. So this dude received the leaked air quote content and put out a video in like 45 minutes to 30 minutes just to be number one. It's like, bro, well, you was probably changing a diaper. You know, like what the fuck? And then it just starts flowing, you know, like I mean, making my fucking point. Just making my point. Ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. That I'm literally calling out during this whole chat. It goes, I mean, I'm the last conversation in the chat. And in under an hour, boom, UI photos, YouTube. Well, we got leaked photos from Iconic, guys. Yeah. Something to talk about. The world to see. Yeah. I didn't pre-order it, but it's cool now. So this is where we get to the juicy stuff. This is where I come for you, James. He writes, because remember, he's being a mouthpiece right now. To be fair, YouTubers go where their audience takes them. If the audience wasn't asking, wasn't engaging, YouTubers would move on. What the fuck? If the audience wasn't... So what you're saying is this whole time, Rexer, yourself, James Hates, Dubs, Michael B, all you motherfuckers had all this drama in the community because of your viewers? So when people like myself and, you know, like I'm confused because I could have sworn I was a viewer, and when we asked for help, y'all ain't give it to us. But you definitely make sure you give it to select folks, huh? He writes, the reality of the hobby is it's been stagnant for over 2 years. There are no casual fans anymore. So you admit you're not casual? As the big dogs say, the glory days of 2021 and early and having lots of NES stuff always coming are gone. Who the fuck are the big dogs? What do you mean big dogs? I know another saying, a hit dog will holler. I know you know what I'm saying, Mike. Mike of all trades. Hit dog will holler, right? The fuck you. So basically, once again, he means the three men clique that he's got, you know, the big dogs. Oh, I mean, let's just go over them. Who's the biggest right now in the scene as far as this niche? I'm talking about the niche because I mean you have other folks that are way bigger than them on the outside, but we're talking about this niche, right? So you got Michael B, P Dubs, 19K. Those are the big ones. I got 19K. He's going to stay off my lips because I got nothing on him. But yeah, the other guys, interesting. So, but if do you notice his vernacular, he's being a mouthpiece for these guys. He doesn't have the balls or the kahunas to go say, insert freaking eggplant mouth emoji. You know, Michael B. Like, dude, get a fucking spine, dude. You mean the big dogs? How about you? What's the fuck's your thought? Why are you being a sheep? He goes, that means audiences are made up of primarily of long-term home arcade fans who are jaded after being let down again and again by a one-up. The fuck you mean let down? You know what you were buying this whole fucking time. That's not a fucking single product, you guys. First off, you guys are the same motherfuckers who go never pre-order. And then you fucking pre-order, and then you have the audacity to the bitch. Dumb as fuck. Who? Oh, we know he ain't important. What are you talking about? Nah, he's just another face on the show. I'd rather hear his opinion. Right. They were bamboozled. I didn't know what I was getting for the last 30 years. Street Fighter's not the same anymore. Doesn't play as smooth as it did on the older arcade. A Pi 5 can't handle it. He writes, I mean, this guy writes on, man. It's like 3 paragraphs or 3 screenshots because it's so fucking long. They want to believe, and seeing is believing. Are we dumb here? Like, you haven't seen Street Fighter in the last 30 years? I'm not getting it. They want to know that all the buildup and promises over the last year are real, and until things start shipping or until more information comes out, that won't change. That's the dumbest thing I've heard. Because once again, y'all motherfuckers didn't say this shit for iArcade or any At Games product. Y'all are full of shit. They want to believe, and seeing is believing. They want to know that all the all right. He says Wonderland understood that, and they implemented a great communication strategy that they've been keeping their fans in. So basically, you're saying you're in an inside fucking group, and you're probably going to get a free pinball. Okay, cool. Not everyone can do it like they are. God, man, this is a commercial. And there may be very valid reasons for not being able to share info, but that is ultimately what home arcade fans want, and is what a lot of content provides are trying to I don't know what the fuck providers are trying to provide. I'm sure that's what he's saying. So another guy writes, I get it. I think the issue was less than wanting info than with the bizarre obsession over seeing a UI screenshot. Then there are so many others, arguably more important talking points. Either way, and as I think we all agree, any details at all are newsworthy here. So it's nice to finally see something. But this is after that whole screenshot to shut these fuckers up. So I write, I hear you, but I'm also hearing you say the audience is to blame for YouTubers' fringe behaviors. I also literally have a paragraph long arguments by P-Dub saying 180 of what you're saying, that no audience dictates what he puts out. So do you disagree with him, or is he the messiah of influence against the dogma? So let's talk on that. So, James, why are you blaming your audience members for being a piece of shit? Why I don't. So I mean, you don't choose what you want to put out. You literally fish for what your fringe audience wants. I mean, you're that desperate. You're that much of a beta. That's some weird shit, man. That is some weird shit. I give a fuck. Like, if my audience here was like, hey, I would like to see it, I'll think on it. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna do what the fuck I want. Give a shit less. Like, feedback's okay, but to sit here and go, your audience, blaming your audience, that's some wild shit, man. I mean, I thought I heard it all. All right, my bad. Oh, that is fucking wild. Lizard, is your ball headed ass still on? I sent you a link. But I man, I'm so disappointed. Well, I don't even know why I'm disappointed. I mean, it's to be expected, but damn, it is kind of disappointing to read that, because of all the people, you know, I thought you were at least a little bit more ejected than most, but apparently not. Apparently fucking not. Your respect level went down tremendously with that fringe ass comment. I mean, I was thinking you had a fucking agenda being in there, trying to defend your boys. You don't always have to agree with people like that. And then to sit here and go, well, it's the audience. Because if is that your defense for what these guys are doing? Making up bullshit. Like, I don't like the sign art. I don't like the UI. It's a horrible product. Street Fighter 2 sucks because of it. That don't make no damn sense, man. You motherfuckers are gonna mod it anyways. You're gonna paint over it. You're gonna change out the buttons. You're gonna add neon lights. You're gonna add a coin door. Nothing that came with the shit. Jesus. Man, oh man, oh man. I'm gonna mod a Pi 5. You're gonna take out the goddamn memory stick and add another image? The fuck's wrong with you? You guys. Like, this is just weird. After James streamed with CC, even after the whole shit going down. Yeah, I know. Yeah, exactly. You know. Yeah, you're right. He was a piece of shit for that too. I mean, there's no ethics, man. No fucking ethics. You know, you at least if you stand by something, no matter how wrong you are, I can at least kind of respect that in a sense, no matter how much I dislike it, because at least you know you standing on something. But to sit here and say that your audience dictate how much of a piece of shit you're going to be about something is wild. That is fucking wild. To sit here and go, I'm not going to move on over a petty fucking shit such as a UI menu interface because my audience wants to know. First off, no, they fucking didn't. Your YouTubing fucking buddies wanted information, so they had some juicy gossip to put out that nobody else had. Because if they have what nobody else has, they're going to get the primary views. They're fiending for views. That's all this fucking is. There's not a single fucking audience member begging a YouTuber to go after John D to insult the product that they've already pre-ordered and because they want to know what it looks like or they're going to have a bad time. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh man. I'm oh man, God. And then for it to be 45 minutes or less after I call the shit out for this for someone to make a stream on it for the air quote leak content because just to shut them up is wild. It's fucking wild. Hey guys, I'm special. Well, actually, you're not, but fucking, what's going on, big? If I were John D, I wouldn't even speak about any product ever again. Yeah. You find out I was involved after it was released. They drag him through the dirt, even though they know he's under contract. Exactly. Exactly. I can't always speak on things. What did James say? Oh, I just went through it all, man. It was pretty lengthy, but overall, the context is he was blaming fucking his audience members because he said if the audience moved on from something, then YouTubers would move on. So the whole point was the argument was in the chat was why are you guys obsessing over a user interface of an arcade cabinet when the game's been already done for over 30 fucking years? You're acting like the product's not coming out. He claims by having a complete user interface for a product that's not due out for the next 2 fucking months means that the product is done, and then that'll bring faith into the fucking product. And of course, the argument is that's the dumbest, most ridiculous fucking fringe fucking shit I ever heard in my goddamn life. And then he goes on to say, well, it's basically the freaking YouTube or the audience's fault, because if they weren't begging and pushing, then the YouTubers would just drop it and move on themselves. So basically, they're saying they're stupid ass fucking sheep boys, little pussy ass mate motherfuckers who cause drama and disdain in the community because of their audience members. That's what I fucking get from it. I don't know. You guys agree? That's fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy. Uh, man, man, man. Yeah. So you telling me if you took a fucking poll and was like, what's the most important thing for you guys to know about Iconic, if I was to interview John D tomorrow and give you back some type of feedback, you're going to tell me that you give a goddamn rat's ass the number one issue is the game selection interface for 5 games that have been done since like 1996? Or would you be asking about other shit like, you know, are the tariffs going to affect our price? Or uh, will there be a different change in buttons quality? Does online work? I, shit that I consider valid, but you're going to sit here and press for screenshots for user interview. So they got these leaks, that, yeah. And I'm just saying that I can confirm that after they got these leaks, less than 30 to 45 minutes after the fact, they put out a video like that, making my point. Got fed a bone and released. Boom. Oh man. Sorry, honey, I can't eat dinner. Got released this video. Gotta pick up my folks from soccer practice. Not today. Fuck. The UI matters if you don't play the games, and it is what you stare at all day. Hey, you know what? You make a good point, because I'm about to go on another YouTuber's ass for the same shit, talking about how he feels that he wants to get a free pinball machine from Mac Games because he said this on live stream. I'm gonna roast his ass later. That because he wants to put the product in the background, because if you ever notice, their backgrounds is key to who they're shilling for, and if they have them on or not. And that's what they want. They want to put, here's the Iconic cabinet and turn it on. I guess so. I mean, you make a good point. Well, but if you're gonna want that, then at least be transparent about it, right? Like, if I came at John, I'd be like, hey, bro, I want to shill the product. I bought it, and I want my users to look at something cool. At least I can respect that. Silly, but I can respect it. But to sit here and gaslight and jive turkey ass, like fucking jive ass motherfuckers. The people care. People care. The big dogs. The big dogs say one person. Like, come on, man. do a Brady Bunch community stream. Same people, same people, same people, same people. I mean, there's more than 5 people in the community. I'm just saying. Fucking wow, bro. Fucking wow. Let me check this. Hold on. Man. But yeah, I've watched this iconic stuff unfold for damn near a year, and you saw the product, the so-called prototype. I mean, seen it all. Then the rumor spread, the misinformation spreads, and it's just generated shit. But instead of controlling the drama, they go, well, it's not our fault. It's your fault. It's your fault that we're generating drama in Facebook messaging groups to sow seeds of doubt to 1,000+ people who are reading this because we're mad we're not getting content to make something about because Arcade One Up's not making newer cabinets at the time. It's your fault. It's your fault that I'm a stagnant YouTuber who doesn't know how to change things up. It's your fault. It's your fault that I attacked John D. It's your fault. It's your fault that I haven't moved on. Mike, I blame you for me talking about I Arcade. It's y'all's fault. It's not me, it's y'all. Get out of here. At the end of the day, you got to take, bro. There you go. I was about to say, at the end of the day, you got to take ownership. I like the ownership aspect. Stop being a stagnant YouTuber. Exactly. About to say that at the end of the day, you got to start taking ownership for your fucking actions. And then to sit here and to blame your audience is next level cuck assery. It was asinine. Shame on you. At least you can't blame me for being dog. I remember Prince was like, yeah, it was hot. And I roasted his ass at the time. I said, what you mean to say is these people smell like shit. One lady said, why does it always smell at these gaming conventions? I said, ma'am, that's called depression by minute. Yeah. You know it had to be funky in there, though. This beer, pizza, 45-year-old men, hot sun glaring into a glass house, warehouse building, farting. Yeah. Yeah, that had to be a long day. No, I bet you there was no fans running for ventilation, circulating. Oof. Blech. But yeah, yeah, you fucking missed the mark. I don't give a fuck. There ain't no taking that. Like it would have been one thing if you was like, I see why this is happening. It's these YouTubers are weak-minded and they go where their fans say tell them to go. That's pretty much what you said without saying it. I'll get it. But to sit here and to defend your boys and then to try to blame it on the fans is crazy fucking work. Crazy fucking work. And so I'm trying to figure out which one of your viewers are the ones that get the top say about moving on or not moving on. Or is that, do I get a color sheet chart with some shades? Like the Family Guy meme? How's that one work? Who gets to tell James hates everything what to fucking do on his YouTube? How's that work? Yeah, that's some weak-minded shit. I'm gonna keep calling this shit out every time I fucking see it. It's the same actors. Nobody was talking about the UI or gave a fuck about the UI. Mike, did you give a fuck? Retro, did you give a fuck? Toxin, Geo, Jade, any of y'all gave a fuck? Like to make a complaint? Frank, Biggie. Who gave a fuck? Other than the person or people who needed to release the video less than, 30, 45 minutes after they got the air quote leaks. I mean, it's okay if you gave a fuck. I just want to know. I know it wasn't something I was thinking of because the fucking game works. Right. Exactly. That would be kind of cool to have like a Windows interface. Well, it probably will with the fucking pie. Like, what the fuck? That's your priority? Like it isn't, hey, will this have online? Will it have rollback? Will it be tournament level quality? Will we have like a fight K thing going on? Like, that's pretty fucking hype. And if not, okay, well, how's co-op? Is there a lag in the encoders? We know buttons can be swapped, so that's pretty much low tier shit. So that's not even something to cry about, honestly. Let's see here. I don't care about anything but about Iconic. I find it cool, but not really something I'm investing into. Right, my brother.
Hey, what's going on?
What's going on? Host of Off the Cuff. Hell, fucking yeah! You went old school, bringing it back. Yeah. Hey, I don't know if you were able to hear my my diatribe, whatever the fuck you call it. My rant.
No, I'm literally just getting in off the street.
I hope you've been safe out there, man. It's just been wild, man.
Yeah,
wild. Bring it back real quick. So long story short, I had read off everything that, and you read the messages, right? That I sent out.
Yes.
What James said. So I was basically talking about that and highlighting where I pretty much focused on the fact that this dude literally blamed his audience for being a drama queen.
Oh no.
Like, so all this whole time when these drama instances happen with these guys, it's not the YouTubers' fault. It's the audiences.
Oh boy.
Because I mean, you saw him, right? He wrote, well, to be fair, if the fans who are not casual fans but are hardcore fans moved on, then the YouTubers would move on. So what you're saying is you have no fucking spine. Like, I don't know about you, but no, I don't give a fuck who, like, just say an example, Toxin, I love you. But, if you were like, hey, you better talk shit about something and it doesn't interest me, that's not going to happen. That'll be like, that'll be like, remember when Arsenio Hall went in on Queer Nation, that protest
group? Oh, yeah, when they tried to take over
and they came on there and they're like, you need to talk about gay people more. And he's like, the fuck? What do you mean? Like, he says, well, they're oppressed. And he's like, bitch, I'm fucking black. We're the most oppressed group in the fucking country. What the hell are you talking about? Well, you don't show gay people. And he's like, I show gay people all the time, but it's none of your fucking business who's gay and who's not, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You need to have XYZ on your show. And he's like, well, when XYZ fucking has content I give a fuck about, then they'll be on the fucking show. This is
Exactly.
my show, so sit the fuck down and enjoy it or get the fuck out of here, right?
Right.
It's the same thing, right? If you don't fucking like it, go somewhere else. Like it's not hard. Like it's fucking YouTube, right? Millions of fucking channels, millions of fucking content. You don't have to fucking be here. Go fucking watch super fucking game room dudes. No one's who the fuck asked you guys to tune in? Nobody. You know?
That's
Don't
true.
get me wrong, I appreciate you guys tuning in, but no one fucking asked you to tune in. You know, like if you want to hear what I got to say, and I appreciate the respect of listening to what I got to say, but it's my show.
Right.
It's our show. You know, like me, I don't tell you what to fucking say, right?
Exactly. Nope.
Like I what the fuck? But then if you said some shit off the wall, or I say some shit off the wall, I'm not gonna blame you.
Right.
You know, the fuck out of here.
Yeah. I wonder what they're gonna do when they find out PlayStation is no longer in the console business. What are they gonna do?
Or did they get out?
Yeah, they're basically they're just gonna focus on software for other console systems. Like they're already in the process of
No.
making games
Oh,
for
Xbox
Nintendo.
won the war?
Yeah. Well, Xbox is in the same. They're in the same business because
Yeah,
they're
but
already
they're doing
making.
ROG Ally and PC and stuff. So
Yeah,
Nintendo won the console war then technically.
basically, yeah.
Wow. Nintendo. Hey, that's crazy. He says, I do whatever content I want to do, not what I think. Exactly, brother. Like, stay
Mhm.
true to yourself. This type of shit can't exist in this form in the real world, right? That's why these cuck ass motherfuckers come. Yeah. Come through, fucking lady. Where's fucking Joel, you bald head motherfucker? You said you didn't come through. To control their exactly. Give a dog a bone.
Damn, man, I felt like I've been out of this scene for like months, like just on the outskirts of it, and just got away from the subscriptions and magazines, the Facebook pages,
Yeah.
and still the same gatekeeping shit. Like
Yeah.
it's like they're trying to draw magnets for attention for more type of content, just to, I guess, is everybody still doing the super chats thing?
I think so. But what's wild was that's what I was calling out in the chat. And in less than 30, and the reason why I'm able to once again put a timeline on when these things were dropped, because if XYZ got the content, you think you're the only ones, right?
Right.
People know people, right? So I was able to gauge that once these people were given their doggy bone treats of, thinking they're first, which is kind of funny. They drop the content 30 to 45 minutes, boom, fast. So they make a whole thumbnail, 30-minute stream. Actually, what was wild was I said they came out 30 to 45 minutes after the fact. Yeah, it had to be even earlier because by the time I saw it, I'm about 50 minutes after the last message. I see that the stream ended like 35 minutes ago, kind of crap, or it lasted for 35 minutes or some shit like that.
Right.
So it's like, dude, it was fast, man. Like, boom, boom, boom.
Damn.
Like, it's like, bro, you was like in the middle of fucking lunch and you was like, fuck this.
Here's a test. So one of you guys in the chat, go to one of those pages out there, and this is the truth. Donut Dodo 2 has a sequel. It's going to be a co-op game. Put it out there.
Shit.
Let's see how fast somebody makes a live stream or a YouTube review about, oh my god, look at this, guys. Donut 2, the game infamous for the iArcade that went bankrupt, is coming to platforms Steam, Nintendo Switch, and the PlayStation.
Well, and that was another, since you brought up, hey, that's a good announcement you made too. That I was saying about this whole incident where they were talking about the UI and stuff. I'm like, well, where was your integrity when it came to iArcade?
Yeah. Oh,
These motherfuckers
bro.
know. First off, what you
Mhm.
were a fan of IRK, yes or no?
Yes, I was.
Okay, fair enough. Overall, it's a good product. Not, I give, you know what I mean? Because I stole mine, right?
Right.
But for me, I'm being objective. For
Mhm.
me, the user interface was hot shit, right?
Right.
But I didn't give a fuck for one reason. You know why?
Right.
Because the games work.
Right.
It was simple. I went because I didn't like how you had to like scroll all the way through you know what I mean? And finally, he at least did like I think like a alphabet thing or some shit like that. It's like, thank God, because it was, remember, you had to like scroll forever to get to your game, right?
Mhm.
But boom, you hit it, boom, it loaded up. But I didn't wasn't concerned if the UI was good or not overall, if that the product wasn't going to release. Like their focus right now is that if you don't show me what the UI looks like, well, the product isn't going to be released.
Wow.
Jump on, Lizard. You still busy?
It's the weirdest thing, man. Like I yeah, because I agree with you. Like my consistency was just getting newer games, like getting games that we wanted and liked on iArcade. That was the biggest problem iArcade had. But then yeah, like you said, like a lot of people was like, oh, this UI, like it's old. This is why I would never buy the product, is because the UI, the interface, it's too slow.
But you know what's funny is that we're very, very, very close friends with people responsible for that.
Yep.
Beyond the people who made the iArcade, we like, you know, I mean, shit, it's not a secret. Bash, you know, like helped create all that shit. So, you know, because people thought it was all Michael Swabak, and he's just the face, and it wasn't. You know, he never gave credit to the real developer behind the fucking scenes. You know,
Right.
and you know, Honky Kong, shout out. But yeah, but I never once shied away. Just like when I first met Bill,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I was like, hey, I hate your fucking game. You know, well, tell me how I can improve it.
Right.
Well, okay. I like this, and that. He's like, and guess what? He made the corrections I wanted, and I had the game, the bowling game, at my son's birthday party,
Mm-hmm.
and I got a video of it, and all the kids are playing on it. And I'm like,
Damn.
Dad, you know, my friend made this game. He's like, he did? Wow, I love it.
Mm-hmm.
And these are 15-year-olds.
Damn.
They could give a fuck. They're not sitting here going, oh, it's got rockets. You know, like no. They're enjoying a game. A fucking game. So
Yeah.
for me, if people want true opinions, it should come from a child, because they don't have a bias in this shit.
Yeah.
They're not out here disrespecting people like John D, like I said, who has 30 fucking years in the business, working for Sony, Sega, Capcom, you know, Arcade 1-Up, et cetera, and then to act like he doesn't fucking know what the fuck he's doing is insane.
Right.
Like, cool, I get it. You guys don't like him, but you cannot sit here and tell me he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing in the business.
Right.
Not gonna do it. You can't win that with me. You can't win that with me. And but then also to blame him for shit that's not always in his control.
Right.
That's another crazy thing. But
Yeah.
yet he does make the mistake of communicating with these motherfuckers who bite the hand that feeds him.
Oh
Feeds
my
them.
God. Yeah. Yeah.
Feed you motherfuckers via however the fuck you want. We'll go Arcade 1-Up. We know he fucking fed them with leaks and all other bullshit, right? But no, you know, let's fucking bite the hand that feeds us and talk shit about him. I don't know if they were trying to do it so that they'd be like, well, I'm not getting it from him, so I'll talk shit. Nah, you know, it's just it was just disrespectful shit, you know. And
the funny thing about it too is, like, even though they're complaining about this whole machine and everything, majority of these motherfuckers are gonna take the machine, they're gonna mod it.
that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. It's like, You're not like you don't give a fuck about buttons. You're just gonna change it out. You're gonna change out anything you don't like. Like you don't like the Raspberry Pi image that's in there. You're gonna take it out. You're gonna put it on in your own. It's like
Mike B won't be doing that because he doesn't know how to do that shit.
Hello.
He won't. He admitted he doesn't know how to do that shit, so he won't be doing that shit. I'm assuming you're talking about the iconic, right?
Yeah.
Look, we all know that everybody is buying that thing just to fucking mod it anyways.
Right.
So like once we found out that we can put an SD card inside it, I mean, I'm still gonna make images and put it on Arcade Punks for it. They're just Batacera images. It's not a big deal. But everybody knows that once they said that you can take an SD card and put it inside it, you're good to go. I mean, this is why I'm like, the argument of the UI, it's been 5 years that like this shit's been going on with YouTube. Mm-hmm. I've never heard any of them talk about the UI before on anything. Never. And all of a sudden now it fucking matters.
Right.
Why does it matter now all of a sudden? And this is a breaking point for you? Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, are you that what's the word I'm looking for here? Are you that desperate for content that you're gonna nitpick at this fucking thing? It's literally just gonna be an Arcade 1-Up with a new name. And it's gonna be bigger. It's the same exact controls. We already know that, right? Because he confirmed that with when Fox and Council Kits and B were with him at what was it, CES, right?
Yeah.
He confirmed that it's basically going to be the same controls. He didn't upgrade the controls or not have controls. He said at the price point he couldn't do that. So we know the controls are the exact same. So hold on to your dicks because they're going to complain about the controls.
And that was another thing is that all he can do is tell the people with the money this will be.
Oh, we lost him.
Uh-oh.
See, that's how pissed off I am that I left.
I was thinking YouTube just kicked you off. I didn't even get a word out. I was just laughing.
Yeah. So that he would suggest to the company, hey, this is what will be good. And if they're like, no, we have a budget, then guess what? That's it.
Yeah.
It was the same thing with us in the Bash box. We had so much to work with. We have a big company backing us. There we go. Okay, well, we were like, can we lower the price? No. Well, shit, it's a hard sell. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
It's not our call.
It wasn't. The Bash box wasn't at a bad price though,
bro. Keo and all these other fuck faces and Rexers and all them, they tried to say it was, which it wasn't, because at the time it was the latest greatest chipboard out there. And I saw the math. I saw the Temus and the Alibabas and stuff, and it's like, no, you cannot get that chipset for the prices that they were trying to say, because it was like a quad double core bullshit or whatever. So it was the top of the line board
at the time. Yeah.
And I know this because this is coming from Bobby and the Batacera devs. They're like, yo, this is top of the line shit. So,
wasn't the price point $249?
Yeah, it was like
with a controller. With a controller, right?
With a controller, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good dude. The controller itself is $60.
And then what you were going to have was we were going to have a whole line of licenses, because I was in the meetings,
right?
And yeah, we had it all, man.
But the price point of $249 with the controller is good. $60 of that is the controller, right? And then 100 of that is probably for the actual box itself. I'm estimating here, and then the rest of it's profit.
Yeah, I just
man's got to eat.
Pull out because I didn't want to give the community shit, because it's like, you know what, we'll just play with our fucking dev versions and shit like that, because like it's like you want to give back to, you want to give to the community, and then they fringe. So it's like, nah, so people can sit there and like, oh, it was a fraud or whatever. But it's like, you had the CEO of Unico on our fucking show saying, yes, it's a Unico product. So I don't know. And it's just the same like with this Iconic. the major parent fucking company is Lenovo, right?
Right.
Like, fuck out of here. Like,
and your bash box.
What are we doing here, folks? What are we doing?
Your bash box, or not your bash box, but the
Yeah.
bash box that you were working with.
Yeah.
It also had an option, just like the fucking Iconic has, is that you would have been able to sideload games into it too.
Yeah, it was completely on the go,
Yeah.
and that was the sell. We would have been the first. We would have been the first Android-based product for that type of bit to man.
Yeah.
Stuff we had, the stuff that we secured to have bring your own and Android. It's basically like an open arcade, but better. Like
you still have one? Is that top secret? You got one. The giggles let it go, man.
And then we also the indie developers that were interested that I was going to license to it teamed up with the Unico president. Like it was a landslide win for everybody. But then of course you had the whole community that backs just the popular YouTube channels or the content creators, whatever they want to call themselves nowadays.
Right.
Like, oh, this is not a good product. Oh, what happened to IRK? Remember what happened with that? It's the same company that came up with Bash Bowling, and that was a stinker, along with Heavy Metal Titans or So Fucking Metal, or all that other shit they were talking.
Oh, speaking
wasn't
of
Bash Bowling like one of the best games though on the fucking?
Yeah, it was the top, like it was like top third downloaded game on the fucking console.
Yeah, because who doesn't love bowling?
Exactly.
Right.
And that's what I was telling excuse me, Prince, is that I mean I bashed it, and then but I was being objective, and then I gave feedback, and Bill fixed everything, and then I had my son, he was 15 at the time, he had a birthday party, we had 10 children over, and they all played on it, and they all loved it. So you don't have some 50-year-old stinky fuck, with their biases, and then you have a group of children several years from being an adult going, yeah, it's fun, it's a game, we like it.
50-year-old stinky fuck. That's all I got out of that sentence was 50-year-old stinky fuck.
Bro, definitely, because on one person's stream, one of the streamers were in there talking about how they were in college buying the Super Nintendo. So yeah, fucking old.
Yeah, this hobby is full of guys that are from like right now they're like all around like the age of 40 to like 60 now.
60, yeah.
60-year-old
men.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much where the hobby is and where the customers are too. I mean, everybody does, I'm gonna do fucking air quotes here. I'm buying it for the kids. No, you're not.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
That's like saying you're hanging out in the toy aisle for the kids.
Yeah, you're buying this for yourself, and your kids are gonna.
I'm looking for some old Transformer toys and shit. Like,
yeah, that's it. That's it. You're looking for the $20.
I have a kid, so it's looking. I get creepy eyes, but like, ugh.
Right. Your excuse is you're buying it for the kid in hopes that your kids might play it, but for a fact you're gonna play it. Yeah. So that's just where that's just where it is. It's just what we do. Kids don't have money for shit like that. No, when have you ever heard an 8-year-old kid go, "I want an arcade"?
Right, and that's another thing is that I was making a point with. You remember when I showed the price points from back then to now and the inflation, and it's just like people were playing with their parents' money and acting like, oh, it's too expensive. Like your parents weren't bitching like that to you, were they?
No, we weren't.
They sat here, but they got you the game, right?
Yeah.
But the biggest sellers, even though you're right, people who are buying it now are the adults, but it's the children that motivate the purchases too, and even if it's a bad excuse, you're in the toy aisle looking for toys, but it's really for you, but you blame the kids. They're still the excuse you have,
When I got they're
a big.
when I brought home the Switch 2, I told my wife I got it for the kids because it's got Mario Kart on it. She looked at me and she goes, "No, you didn't."
Right?
Like that in my face, calling me out too. I was like, "Yeah, you're right." We have the kids. We have the kids in mind, though. At least that's at least what we do, right?
Exactly. So, if they want to play on it, then go for it, right? Like speaking of which, because after this stream, I got No Man's Sky. My son's waiting up so we can play it together.
Damn, nice
on the Switch 2.
Damn, it's late.
Yeah.
God, it's Friday, dude. It is Friday. Yeah, it's Friday. It's Friday. So, are we still bitching about this UI shit?
Bitch. Well, let's see what the fans say, because they dictate what I talk about.
Right.
Let's see here.
That's the worst too. That was, I made a point. That was part of my point that I made a while ago. Is that you're making content for people, but they're not dictating what you're making. You're making the content for yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your audience may give you suggestions on what they want to see, but they're not running your content. And yeah, you make a video for one of your people, for one of the people that are in the comments where they want to see this game or that game or whatever it is. And you take suggestions from them, but they're not running your content, and it's not their fault if you don't have content. You have to do the work to have content. If you're not doing your research about whatever it is that you're going to cover, and you don't know what you're talking about, you're not going to have content. So one of the reasons why he's probably complaining about he doesn't have any content and that there's lack of content is because he takes the same content from all the other fucking YouTubers.
Bam.
I've seen it. He's always the last one to put the video out, and he takes the other people's videos, which is basically the other four guys, and
which Jay said the audience watching the audience.
Right, and he just rewords what they say and takes that information from those videos. He's not doing any actual fucking research. If he was doing actual fucking research, he would know more. He wouldn't be bitching about little things like this. He wouldn't say he's done with fucking At Games. Like, how the fuck are you done with At Games? At Games has been around, and it's been running stronger than Arcade 1-Up. You're not done with At Games.
Yeah.
They hold pinball down for this fucking community. They hold it down. Mm-hmm. Without a doubt. They put out the best pinball machine for the fucking community. Arcade 1-Up could not compete with it. There are Legends, or the Legends 2-player and 4-player version was also a very great machine. Who gives a shit about the UI for it? You can add a computer to it or a fucking Raspberry Pi, and you're playing games.
Yeah.
And it's plug and play. You don't even got to mod the controls.
No, you don't.
Because the controls it came with were good. Right. It's one of the best products on the market for the consumer.
Yeah, I mean, I own the what do you call it? The pinball, the OG one. And I play that mostly for not even pinball, but for the vertical.
Yeah. Vertical games are great on those.
And then I play UI still shit, but I don't give a fuck. What do I need a UI for when I'm playing fucking a game, right?
Exactly.
And then and I bought the mini one for like $199, and what my justification was, it came with $300 or 300 games, so it was like 50 cents a game or some shit, right? Like, I mean, I was winning, and Zookeeper was on it, and that was like a big deal for me. So
there you go. It's the UI. What does the UI do? Up, down, left, right, enter, exit.
That's it.
And back. That's your UI. That's all you need. And some of them look sexier than others.
You know what's cool about the Polycades UI? As you flicker through the games, each click does a different tone. And if you do it fast enough, it's the Mario theme.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's pretty
That's cool. Creative.
Yeah, it's very creative.
Oh, Prince is gone.
He does that sometimes, or
he did the Irish goodbye.
Yeah. I don't know if he got kicked out or there he comes. But yeah, I was telling him, Prince, that what was cool about the Polycades UI is for each click of the control stick, it changes a tone, and then if you do it fast enough, it's the Mario theme.
Oh yes, that's true.
Yeah, it's pretty sick, But
see, that it's little shit like that is creative. But I mean, even if it didn't have it, is that a deal breaker for you? If it didn't,
no, because it's a PC,
right?
Like, I can't play no games on the PC. What I do now, Like, I just had a guy hit me up, and he bought 3 of them, and he bought the commercial package because he's going to put all 3 in a restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
So, but he wanted some help on, what games and stuff to help refine and stuff like that. But it's a whole different world because he said he's like, I'll compensate you, and he's not the first person who wants to give me a commission over these type of things. But see, that's the difference between the Polycade circle of people with money and income with no biases
Mm-hmm.
versus these 60-year-old fringe fucks who complain about the mystery encoder card coming out and it was $25. Y'all remember that shit? Shit was like $25, and they blamed arcade custom arcades folks for not having another release on time because now it was gonna eat into their bills. I was like, dude, it's $25 fucking dollars. What do you mean you can't afford water for your kids or some shit like that? It was crazy. I'm like, bro, maybe you shouldn't be in this, hobby.
Maybe that's why they make GoFundMes.
And even when he did put it back up, people didn't buy.
They still bitch. Yeah, dude, it was the third or fourth release when I because every time I'm like, you bitches better not complain, and they still complain every single time. Even for this Glenn shit that I've been waiting for a damn near year that finally came to my doorstep, dudes were still complaining that they didn't order. I'm like, y'all are dumb as fuck, man. Like, all these warnings and longevities and regos to give you a chance to get a limited run product, and you don't pull the trigger, and then you have regrets.
Yeah, that's your own fault for not jumping on the ball when you need to jump on the ball.
Or how about when the iconic when people pre-ordered and then they since they extended the release date from like July to like October, they're like, don't worry, we won't bill until the next half until the actual product comes out, but it automatically still did it.
Well, when
and then the people were complaining that, I mean, like, their lives are over, dude. Like, bro, if you got put in the hole on your credit card for that amount, then
you shouldn't have been ordering.
Like, that's not how you budget. Like, you should have saved $100 each month. So by the time that came out, like that.
Hold on. When I pre-ordered mine, I paid in full, and I didn't do the split the payment in half thing. I paid in full, and they took the money out of my account right away.
Right.
So I mean, for the people that did the down payment, the half and half, I mean, you should have been prepared that was going to come out like in May, June, anyways.
Right. Well, what if they were like, what? I don't understand the complaints, because remember they tried to make a complaint. What? This imagine if Iconic was like, hey, great news. It's not going to be October. It's coming out tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And they've done
these people are going to have the fucking audacity to bitch that they're getting their product early.
Oh yeah, they will. Absolutely. They will.
It's insane.
Remember the Blitz fiasco? How many people bitched about that? And it was just a 2-week release early on accident.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
People fucking bitch. But not only did they bitch, they flooded the fucking stores looking for them and looking for the good price. And then they bitched that they couldn't find it in their area and that everybody else was lucky.
Right.
That's around the time when we were at the Game and Brew night. The guys flew out. And they didn't come to hang out with Jong and the people. They went to go find it at a local, what was it, a Walmart or something. They found a Blitz cabinet and reviewed it.
Oh. So funny story I remember about that was, yeah, so it was 19K, I think, and what's that other guy's name? The B. Yeah, B. I forgot he existed. Shit. They and then I think I forgot the other guy, Justin something.
Council Kids.
Yeah, that guy. And so they have got the product right, and they were supposed to do the review the next day. But if I recall, Dubs like woke up for them and did a review on it first.
Oh, I remember that.
Product that they bought and did and released the video on it. Before.
Wow.
It was like a race to get the first fucking video out. It was,
Yeah, because he
was
woke up
crazy.
while they were all asleep and he did it.
I mean, that's kind of shady shit.
Oh, it's beyond shady.
Yeah, I mean, he knew. Obviously, he fucking knew, and he's like, "I'm gonna get it out first. Fuck these guys."
And then while they were supposed to be out there shilling for iArcade, they were all wearing Arcade 1-Up products, like on their hats and shirts. And then they split into clique groups, like half and half. Half were the loyal iArcade group, and then the rest was the Arcade 1-Up shills. So they split where they went out. This is like, oh my god. And then I could hear Michael B. I was able to isolate his audio, and he's like, come on. He was like, come on, let's get one last round of Happy Juice and get the fuck out of here. Like he's like, I'm ready to get the fuck out of here. Some shit like that. I was like,
he was that fucking mad.
They could care less being there. Yeah,
that's just fucking.
It was just like, wow.
Because everybody was pondering what that big reveal was, and when they found out it was,
which was funny because I already knew. Because I have a message. I'm sorry to cut you off. Go ahead.
No problem. They wanted to know what that big reveal was, and once they found it was Operation Wolf, it was like, oh boy, womp womp, get out of here.
I thought that was a good reveal.
I think Dubs already knew, and then I knew about the Sinan, it being Sinan, because the it wasn't just Operation Wolf, it was the fact that a Sinan was going to be revealed, I believe.
Yeah.
And so Rainwater, wanting to be first, he had said some shit to UAG and was like, hey UAG, I found out you heard about Sinans or light guns, and he's like, how did you know? So I screenshot it and I sent it to John the night prior. I go to Junction, right? The guy I'm beefing with, right? And he goes, so John writes back to me, he says, don't believe everything you read, my friend. I'm like, okay. But I said, well, this is true. Congrats, about your sin and gun shit. And then to come to find out, obviously it was real. And then from my understanding, it wasn't even an Android at the time because I wrote the sending and they're like, yeah, no. And then luckily for them, a beta came out to the software that it did actually allow it on Android. So they got lucky.
Yeah, I thought that was a good reveal. And at the time, Sendin was hot at the time, and people were still enjoying that gun, even though that they didn't know what the fuck they were buying. But
it was a good reveal, but the problem at the time was, I believe factually, it was not actually running off the Android at the time.
Yeah, and then also it would only work for the gold cabinets, and everybody was pissed. Right. Everybody had OG cabinets.
Oh, right. I didn't know about that.
Yeah, it was only for the gold. So the USB, because the USB was necessary.
Right.
So
you need the USB for the gun.
Right. So how are you going to connect it? Because there's no Bluetooth sending. So all the OGs got pissed. And another thing that was funny was when some guy asked when was iArcade 2.0 was going to come out, and people wrote, it's perfect, it's fine. John said it wasn't going to be until 5 years from now. Less than 2 weeks. I have the screenshots. Less than 2 weeks later, he announces the gold, and all the loyalists were pissed. Yep. We got ripped off. We demand a free gold cabinet.
I remember that.
Man, it was insane. People were hot. And then you got people who got their shit shipped out to islands in North America and first in Arizona.
And Toxin's right. He's got the they have to use the MIA board on the original cabs. So that's why the MIA board was extremely popular. And the MIA board was out before Glenn's Viper board, wasn't it?
Yes.
Is his Viper board out now for the iArcade?
Yeah, finally. I just got it like 3 days ago.
From
It's in a
waiting
box.
for it from like 2 years ago?
Yeah, it was like November 2024
Oh, that's not that bad.
is when I
I
ordered
was
it
thinking
last.
23.
No, it was 24. But that was the I think it was 2024. I'm pretty positive. It was almost it was almost a year. But it is a problem because he pretty much made it clear it was going to be like immediate, like January, not fucking whatever. But hey, shit happens, right?
Yeah, well, he had some shit. Colin had some shit to figure out with the Viper board. There was the first, because he sent me a test board, and the front end that was on the test board, it just wasn't working right at all for what he wanted to do with it. There was a lot of bugs in it.
Hey, I'm
So
empathetic.
yeah, so when he switched over
That's the
to
bash box.
Arcade, right? I think he's using Arcade now.
Yes.
Whatever he changed for the front end and he's using now is, I think, when he started releasing them out there, and obviously that's when it was working correctly.
What's
like
up,
it
19?
should. Right. What's up, 19? And then so that's the
You wanna
same
come through, let
exact
me know.
thing that's going on his what do you call it? The hell's the name of that cab? The FU cab. That's the same thing that's going on the FU cab.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, I like that video that Glenn put out with the rotator. The way it was looking, it was actually pretty hot, man. Now I don't know how it's gonna sound if there's some loud ass stupid motor or whatever, but it that was pretty cool.
It should be pretty quiet.
If that shit gets flushed completely with the and you put, because I at the time I was being petty, so I was offering my advice on stuff, and I was like, hey, presentation wise though, when you close up everything, I think it's gonna be smooth. It makes me think like shit, I might not do the 26-inch, I might just go for the rotator because that's pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay, I see the vision now. But yeah,
he claimed too that if you have a vertical game, it will automatically go vertical. You won't have to manually change it.
Yeah. Did you see the video?
I did not see the video.
Oh, it's hot. Oh, you know what? I'm on my computer. Let's pull it up.
I've barely been on YouTube all summer.
Damn.
Let's see here. YouTube.
And I've been on vacation for like the last month.
What's this? GRS. Wait, what's this? Glenn's retro show. Videos. Was it a short? Yo,
is it gone?
He didn't put it on YouTube. Oh, there it is. All right, here we go. And then let's see here. How do I do this? Plus, share screen. Google Chrome is Crescent bypass. Okay, allow. Here we go. I'm gonna click share.
What type of UI is the FU gonna have?
It's using a product called Arcade, and the guy's like a dev of like Batacera and shit like that. So it shouldn't be bad at all. It should be pretty good.
They're very similar to Batacera from what I understand.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Which is great because Batacera is fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
There was a plugin that just got released for Batacera like 2 days ago, where it's a plugin linked to a network where now you can just download the games into your image.
Damn.
Directly from online from this network plugin that they got.
Wow.
Yeah, it was really cool. I never seen anything like it. They got the whole database of everything that we put on the arcades. Yep.
Yeah, and then I think he's upgrading to the or one of them, the 3588 chipset.
So he is actually, yeah. That's good. That's what the Viper Biggie D said. The Viper Venom. I think that's what he's calling that. The Viper Venom.
Yeah. That's going to be good, and that's the one that, which is funny because you're going to have people like Rexers, cuck ass, like that's going to say it's the latest and greatest, but
Oh,
you know,
he's already
but
deep throating that arcade. That arcade's halfway down his throat and shooting a
yeah, but
level.
what's funny because Bashbox had that chipset and more because we had a higher core, all that stuff that was coming out. So I just find it interesting that he's just a usual piece of shit, hypocrite. But yeah, here we go. Can you hear the audio?
Yep. Is this image?
Hopefully I don't get copyright. Actually, I'm gonna lower it.
Yeah, before you get blocked because of sticks.
Yeah. But yeah, watch this. I'm liking it. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, the 19-inch screen looks like a great size for it.
Yeah, I was like, it was a lot better than I thought. It really is. Here we go. So there's that screen looking like it's pretty smooth. And then here we go.
It automatically turns.
There you go.
You don't have to push the button to do it. It just automatically fucking did it.
Bam.
Holy shit.
Hey, he had a dream. He had a vision. We see the vision. We got to give the man props, man.
You got to give credit.
You got to give credit where credit's due.
Prince, you sound flabbergasted.
Yeah. Hey.
Holy shit.
Hey, and it's going to have real arcade T molding. That's a joke.
That is, yeah.
Now,
oh man,
if I do go in, I'm going to have to get the I don't know, can you guys see where right here? I'm going to have to get the Donkey Kong variant thingy going on here.
Doesn't it come with it?
No, this is extra.
Oh yeah, you got to get that with it.
Yeah, because I mean,
it makes the cab.
Oh yeah, and then of course any art. I you do the art later, but I mean hell, I mean even the angle one he had going on was pretty cool. But this right here will make everything. Imagine a shooter on that, like, and then to have the plexi coming straight down. Like, come on, man.
He's got the only arcade that automatically changes the screen vertical when you select the vertical game.
I've never seen that in my life. Ever.
Yeah, neither have I. I can't do that. I can't replicate that. There's no way I can.
And then he's got the drawers here. It looks like it, like you push it in, and I think it springs out, nice and smooth. He's got the coin door. Yeah.
Damn it.
I know he lowered the weight, which is good. I mean, we see what it looks like here in this video. So I'm not really concerned about the wood. I mean, this is really fucking thick. Like, Jesus.
It's 3/4 inch wood.
Yeah.
Which is standard. He lowered.
Well, I thought it went to compressed, like, but it's still.
It might be MDF.
It's MDF, but it's thick as fuck.
Yeah, it's 3/4 inch.
Yeah.
Which is
can't
standard.
complain about that quality.
No, you can't.
And then
complain about MDF.
We've seen the retro arcades that are the same shit.
Yeah, I when I stripped down my Killer Instinct graphics on the Killer Instinct cabinet that I've been working on, it's like it's not even it's not plywood. It's like that particle flake board. It's like a particle board underneath it. So it's basically like the MDF of the 90s. So it's cheap ass fucking wood underneath it. But I'm not going to complain about MDF. I can, but I'm not going to. But he also shrunk the depth. I think it's 24 inches now. Or 26, something like that. It originally was like 28 or 30 inches. He had the depth pretty deep. And I was actually one of the people that complained about it. I'm like, why the fuck does the arcade cabinet need to be that deep? It doesn't need to be that deep. He ended up shrinking the depth of it. So, yeah.
Watch this shit slow. I got it in slow motion.
Actually, Fox asking if it's 15 millimeters. I'm not sure if it's 15 millimeters. I don't know what that translates
to. He told me, but I don't think it is.
15 millimeters, that's not 3/4 of an inch. Is Fox making a joke and I'm not catching it?
Mine's 15.
Giggity.
Pause.
A minute. 15 millimeters to inches. That's a half an inch. So actually, if you shrunk it down to a half an inch thickness, that would definitely reduce the weight. So if it's 15 millimeters or a half an inch, I mean, that's still pretty thick.
But check this out, right? He released this video, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And quote unquote from Mr. Sheep, I'm gonna be calling names for a bit because I'm pretty hot about his comment blaming the fans. James hates everything. Did the big dogs cover this? The big dogs?
I haven't heard fucking. I mean, I haven't heard any of those dudes cover this stuff.
Yeah, I've
so
been.
I mean, this is a big fucking deal, right? Like,
that's a big fucking deal. I haven't seen a single fucking video on this. I haven't, but I haven't been paying attention though either.
This looks clean.
Rewind that so we can watch it rotate again.
All right.
I mean, that was really sexy.
Normal speed.
Yeah. Yeah, if I'm running Steam on this and I'm getting that Terminator 2 game for the Steam, I'm playing.
That'd be a lot of fun. That'll be a lot of fun, Prince, if you're playing that on this. Look at that.
Bing. But imagine when you get the kit and the plexi goes straight down. You know? Oh man. They have that Donkey Kong glass. It's just gonna be fight, man.
Yeah. I mean, I love my Donkey Kong cab. So Fox said that it's 15 millimeters. It's 15 millimeters on the out and 12 millimeters on the inside. So he did lower it down. It went from 3/4 of an inch, which I believe it was originally 3/4. I could be wrong, but he went from 3/4 to.
Well, looks like he made the right call.
Yeah, without a doubt, he did.
Because they need thicker would have been like it's a monstrosity.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I mean, Glenn is putting all of it into it. Yeah. All of it into it. What's up, Sean? He's putting all of his he's putting so much work into this and he's putting so much sweat into it. Like, this is his baby. Mm-hmm. So, and it's showing. I mean, if people are going to complain about his wait time for this, they're not going to they can complain about the wait time as long as they want, as long as they're satisfied with the product when they get it. That's all that matters.
I agree.
That's absolutely all that matters.
So I have an interesting, or it was something interesting that popped up that, you know, that you got a lot of nerve. You got you got people that
I gotta give them too. I gotta give Console Kits and Fox and B a little bit of a shout out on that, because the first time I ever heard him say that live in a sarcastic way as a joke, like, it was really fucking funny. You should get shirts with that on it. I'm trademarking that. That's it. I'm trademarking it.
Oh man,
yeah, I thought Go ahead and chase them.
I'm gonna make new work. I'm gonna make new work shirts, and on the back of it, it's gonna say hashtag "You got a lot of nerve."
All right, who's the more who snitched and said, "Hey, they're talking about you, fucking guys," and both of those guys.
Y'all sharing dick pics again?
We're giving them content to talk about. That's what we're doing.
I'm the audience to the audience, so I have to take what you motherfuckers say.
Right, but giving Glenn, dude, this rotating screen though, nobody can do that. Nobody can do that at all. I can't replicate that. Buy Stuff has a manually rotating screen, but it doesn't rotate with the game the way that does. The fact that he has the UI knowing that it's a vertical game and it's automatically changing, not only so I don't know if you guys know this or not, and some people in the chat might know this, some people might not. Pardon me, I just burped. When you're setting a ROM into MAME and it's a vertical ROM and you're using it on a horizontal screen, and if you want to play it vertically, you have to hit the tab button and you have to change it to vertical.
Yep.
So you have to do that. And
Saw
in
the back.
Batacera, in Batacera, when you're using Batacera, when you're using Linux, and I did this with RetroPie too. RetroPie, you have to put in a code into the kernel, I think it was, to change the screen into rotate the screen. But in Batacera, you have to go into the UI and go into the start menu for the system settings and manually rotate the screen, and you can rotate it up to 280 degrees.
Damn.
So if you're playing a vertical game on Batacera, the game has got to look vertical, with bars on the side on a horizontal screen, unless you manually change the screen into a vertical position through the UI itself. So the fact that he was able to get his UI to even recognize that, because now we're talking about UI, right? So the fact that he can get his UI to recognize that it's a vertical game and automatically change it, plus the screen automatically rotating like that, my dick is hard right now.
Yeah.
I'm the first to cover it.
Yeah, there you go. You're the first to cover
I'm
it.
number one. Yeah.
What a dumbass argument that was.
So instead of being the status quo of hey guys, why aren't you calling out the real drama? It's blame the fans, how come I didn't get the whole let's get back to gaming and let's stop talking about the UI? Who cares about the UI? Let's get back to gaming,
Oh.
But no, it's okay. Let's generate fucking drama over user fucking interface because I have no content to fucking put out now because I have a lack of fucking ideas. Like the fuck? What the fuck?
But
Let's get back to gaming. That's a famous quote too.
Say that again.
And let's get back to gaming. That's a famous quote.
Oh man, that's like that. That's arcade one up MAGA version of fucking just play ball, just play basketball, LeBron. Like
that's
don't talk about shit that matters really to your community. Just shut up and entertain me.
Does that make iconic? Does that make iconic the Let's Go Brandon version for those MAGA people?
Basically. Let's go Brandon. There you go. Learn the code.
There you go. Learn the code. Learn the code, man.
I learned the code.
Oh man.
Oh, man. Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna. I did the stream there. I'm gonna talk on it all goddamn day because this needs to get beaten into people's heads. Like to blame the audience is insane. Like, since when is it that? Like, I can't imagine. Like, does Mr. Beast like go with what people want, or do people look at Mr. Beast because Mr. Beast is doing what Mr. Beast fucking wants?
If you can't be creative with content, just fucking go do a TikTok dance and throw it to a fucking Mario theme or something arcadey and put it on YouTube and watch yourself get the views. Like, if you're that fucking desperate for content.
I'm about to order some pizzas.
Why are you that desperate? Oh man, I had a really good fucking chicken parm sub.
I'm about to order 30 of them real quick.
Oh shit. You getting that 7-Eleven pizza?
Yeah.
Yo, I don't sleep on that 7-Eleven pizza. If you
Hey, it's actually,
hey,
dude, they're pre-made ones that you can get frozen. Dude,
I can mine.
They're good as fuck too.
You
can get them completely made, yeah?
Yeah, that's what I do. I order them completely made on Uber Eats with a tip. It's $20. Yeah, I do. Don't sleep on it.
I agree. It's some of the best fucking pizza out there. You take that shit back to your house in the oven, or they'll cook it for you. The whole damn thing.
Yeah,
wait, I'm missing something. What type of pizza?
Dude, 7-Eleven pizza is premier, bro.
Oh fuck yeah! Like, man, I'm at work and man, oh my god.
But do you know you can get it frozen and to bring it home?
Yeah.
I
usually have them make it for me when I get it delivered because I got a 7-Eleven like 2 minutes from my house, but I'm too lazy to walk there. So I'll just have the Uber guy bring it and I give him $5 tip.
Oh, that's what's
So
up.
yeah, but I mean, it's bomb ass pizza. It's $6.99 cooked, and then plus tax plus delivery, it comes out to like $20. Don't sleep on that shit, man. It's good.
Shit, if you got 7-Eleven app, you could combo it with a big gulp.
You
Pause.
could. You could. And the
Call you retro lazy.
yeah, exactly. Listen, man, when it's like 10:30 at night and I'm stoned, I'm not leaving the house. I'm on Uber looking for food. That's what I'm fucking doing.
What else we got here? Oh, you know what? Let's see here. Let's see. Let's type in.
That's what I should do. I should do my next review video. Should be a 7-Eleven cheese and pepperoni pizza.
You know what? That'd be pretty good.
Yeah. Call me Retro Lizards Arcade and Food.
Pizza today. I'll try that.
Hey, check this shit out from Doodoo Head here. How do I do this again? I'm on a MacBook. I don't even use this shit.
Which doo-doo head are you referring to? There's a few of them.
The OG Doodoo.
You're on a MacBook, Mr. Fancy Pants?
Yeah. MacBook Pro. This shit was like $4,000 or some shit.
And all of us sitting here on Windows and shit, and you're running fucking what is it called? Lion or something like that? Isn't it called like White Wolf? Isn't that their front end called?
Man, it's called like Ultra Platinum Supreme shit. I don't know. Safari. I can't even, dude. It's just like 180, like whatever Windows does, MacBook does like opposite. So you gotta like relearn your fucking life.
Yeah, literally.
It makes sense, but it, all that. Look at this shit.
Oh god. Why did you bring him up? Why did you bring him up? A waterfly transformer lightweight backpack review?
Guess who's losing another sponsor?
Oh shit. Wow. Is that where he puts all of his baby oil for his crane machine?
Oh shit.
Hey, get those those clicks while you can, because that sponsor is going bye-bye.
Jesus Christ. See, we talked about the 7-Eleven pizza, and the chat's talking about 7-Eleven pizza now. See?
Yeah. No, we're going to talk about what they want to talk about.
No.
Yeah.
It's my show. I'm not James Hates Everything.
Maybe you should change it to James Knows Everything.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of knows everything, it was crazy because like Mike B was on like a misinformation train, right? And then, of course, I have the facts.
But is he not on a misinformation
train? Right, exactly. So I give him the facts, argue with him for the facts for like 15 minutes or some shit. And then James did a fucking video or whatever. And he's like, oh, well, it's clear now because James cleared it all up. And I was like, oh, James is the fucking Messiah here. Like fucking, he said so. It's true now. He's like, no, well, I thought something and he just made it clear. I'm like, bitch, no, he didn't. Like, you just giving him credit for every fucking thing as if he actually did research more than the other fucking guy, as if I didn't fucking school your ass on your fucking misinformation already. But, this is what these guys do. They give clout, give clarity to other folks. And, it's wild.
Start calling him Mike B. Jr.
And I got it.
Bro, I'm telling you, the amount of caping that he was doing in that chat for folks was insane. Was just insane. And then, like I said, to double, triple down, and then to blame the audience for fake generated, content is just insane. Like, but what's crazy is like I could probably derail it and go, we want the UI. Why won't Iconic give out the UI? They would change the whole tune and go, let's move on, guys. We don't need to be talking about Iconic UI. Because the same people will be, they want to cause drama.
These are the same people that complain that they haven't gotten an update about the machines or anything like that since it was announced. Like, what more of an update do you want? You got the description of the machine. You got to see what the machine.
They want a
like.
refund and a free cabinet.
Right. That's exactly what they want. They want a free cabinet to review. That's why they're bitching. And then, they're bitching about it right now. And write this date down, August 15th, 2025. And keep track.
Let's go, guys.
Keep track of how many times they've complained about the iconic arcade already before it has even been released. And then watch how fast they take that fucking nut down their throat when it comes out. Because that's when it comes out. Again, hold on to your dicks because your YouTube channels are going to be blown up with fucking nothing but iconic shit.
Loretta used to hold on to my dick.
Yeah, that's the second time you got to hold on to your dick, right? And you guys need 2 hands for yours. I need 1 for mine. So
there's your dick hanging low. There's a wobble to the floor.
Right, but when those things get released around whatever later on this year, everybody's going to be going crazy over them, and it's going to be the fucking hot shit on the street, and it's going to be the talk of the town. Not a single person's going to complain about it except for the usual complaints, and it's going to be the same old complaints that we've been hearing for years about everything. But it's still going to be a good product.
Street Fighter 2 doesn't play the same like it did 30 years ago.
Right.
It doesn't play as slow. This is no good.
Using if he's still sticking with the 2 gigabyte Pi, it's not going to be able to play Killer Instinct or Blitz. So you again mark this date that I said this. Somebody's going to complain about that, but you can remove the Pi. If he's up to 4 gigabyte, it should run it.
Yeah, I think so.
But if he's not, and if there's a doubt or if there's a different version that we don't know about that he's putting out too, but somebody's going to complain about it. Somebody's going to complain about it because they don't know the software, they don't know how a Pi works, and they don't know how gigabytes work when it comes to running these games. So everybody's going to find something to complain about this thing no matter what. But at the end of the day, it's going to be a hot seller, and everybody's going to be looking forward to the next ones that are come out. When they announced the Double Dragon, or they showed the Double Dragon, people went nuts.
Yeah.
People went nuts. The content creators went nuts over it. But then when they found out that you can't buy it, they went nuts again. I mean, it's monotonous. It's monotonous. That's all it is.
I haven't heard. Well, I've been for a long time, but are people still talking about that? Not Milton Bradley. What is that company with the Care Bear? The company that's making the WrestleFest cabinet.
Mattel?
No,
Basic Fun?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. They're gonna complain about that when it comes out too.
Yeah.
It's literally it's just an arcade 1-up. It's the same exact thing. It's an arcade 1-up.
Orders into Street Fighter back in the day. Finally found some
and people have been asking for that game for like the past 5 years. Like ever since NBA Jam came out, they've been asking for WrestleFest. Like it's been a hot subject for years that people have been asking.
Bro, it's been my number one ask, and now they're giving it out, and people are bitching. Fuck off.
They're bitching.
Every fucking one of you that's bitching about the WrestleFest, the fucking hardest thing that could ever fucking come out ever.
And it's gonna be the same complaint.
It holds weight to this fucking date. It's one of the best gameplay I've had on arcade.
Right.
Period. For me.
It's still a fun ass game. I got a video of Sergeant Slaughter playing on one of mine.
Hell, dude, me and Prince, we had like a 2-hour fucking stream on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And guess what? We were playing on the Polycade, the greatest fucking new fucking device that's out. But these guys can't afford it, and since they can't get a free one, it's no good.
How much is the Polycade?
This came out on, if you didn't get a PC and you got a Kickstarter, it would have been $9.99, and then with the PC, it was like $1,200 or some shit.
Yeah,
it's the same exact price as Glenn's.
Yeah.
And people complain
but people missed out on or since people didn't get the fucking shit, they jacked it up to its normal price, which is like $2,000 or something like that.
I know I keep bringing them up, but Mike B fucking bashed this thing,
which is crazy. You know why? Because this is all steel,
right?
Like, dude, it's not thin. It's thick as fuck. This will kill you. Like, this has got weight on it. You should have 2 people to lift this on the wall. The shit was heavy as fuck, man.
But do you know why he bashed it?
I know why.
He bashed it because of the controls.
Right.
That's literally why he bashed it.
And guess what it has in it?
Sanwa.
Right.
Real
Not
Sanwa.
clones, but
Real Sanwa.
real.
Yeah. The same shit that comes on a candy
This
cap.
shit is in fucking
The same shit that comes on the
Justin
Unicode.
Bieber's fucking house and shit. And but yeah, the controls are no good. I can't stand the controls. And I'm like, why? What do you mean?
The same
Like,
exact controls on the Polycade or the
did you
same
see him
exact controls
jamming
on
out
the
on that
Millwood.
arcade 1-up control like it's the greatest, latest, greatest?
Right.
Right.
And that
This
same
is
deck
powder-coated steel with actual
picture
Sanwa joysticks.
out.
Oh,
And
I'm
if
sorry, man. I cut you off. Go ahead. Say that again. You broke up to me.
so that same deck you're seeing for the Sente, you could slide it out and you could play pinball with it. They have
Right.
decorations on the side of it.
You're right. All the add-ons that they have for the control deck for it. They have what, like 6 of them? There's a bunch of them.
I'm gonna play this ad.
And go ahead.
Remember how we dump endless quarters into Street Fighter back in the day? I finally found something that's worthy of those arcade memories. The Polycade Sente isn't those cheap replica cabinets that break after a month. This is powder-coated steel with actual Sanwa joysticks. This machine is super modular and loaded with features. Check out this digital marquee that swaps the image as you browse. It's also got hidden pinball buttons so that you can enjoy all the digital pinball games. Look at this though. The swappable controller system gives you access to all the original arcade controls so that you can play these games as they were
I have those
intended.
modules.
That's a
You
good
can also
point
get
there.
light guns with magnetic holsters that just stick on the side. My kids suddenly think I'm the cool dad, but honestly, I bought this for me. When the guys come over for beers now, we end up having tournaments until 2 a.m. like we're teenagers again.
Ready, fight.
But hey, it's like I was saying earlier, I got a guy I know that he bought 3 of them and he's putting them in his restaurants. And so a lot of these folks that I've seen, and Prince, you could contest to this too, is that a lot of these guys have these things in their stores, in their restaurants, in their bars, in their clubs. But
Yep.
This is the ownership of the Polycade, like these guys are on a different level of not being assholes. We put out information in the group. It gets loved, it gets liked, it gets shared, no drama, a completely different feed. If I write something, it's getting, 40 plus likes, versus, no interactions. It's a whole different community. The Polygate community is not I wouldn't even call it the arcade community, even though it's an arcade. Because these guys ain't ghetto, they're not fucking trailer trash shit. And it shows, and it was nice to get away.
Isn't it weird though how like the communities like just split up like that? Like the real arcade owners, the real pinball owners, they want nothing to do with like the arcade 1-up communities or the virtual pinball communities, and like the Polycade community is completely
Check it out,
separate
guys. So this
from
year's like
the arcade 1-up community and the arcade 1-up people and that kind of genre that it platforms to. It's completely weird that the community is just separated like this, the way that it is. It should all kind of like be together. There's a Beavis and Butthead game on it.
Dude, they got a lot of stuff, and then on top of that, the magnets should be coming out soon. So I'm gonna have full magnet decals,
and then the steering wheel.
Also, I got the commercial kit, so to add the coin door. Also, on mine, I have a dude. It's like a 3/4 fucking thick plexiglass. So like it's like you could put that shit in like Coney Island and ain't nothing getting through that shit.
Prince, did you say they're putting out a steering wheel for it?
Yeah, steering wheel should be coming out pretty soon too.
Yes, there's a steering wheel coming.
Do we know any details on the steering wheel? Is it like a Thrustmaster style, or is it like a spinner style? Or we don't know.
I don't know, but I think
it's okay if we don't know. I'm just curious.
I don't think it's a spinner style. I think it's the Thrustmaster style. But what's interesting is I can get the I'm doing air quotes unofficial Messiah feedback for you if you like. So I can get that.
It would be really cool if it was like a Thrustmaster G29 style, so that you get maybe not force feedback, but at least you get the spring back to center when you're playing games like Cruising USA or like Outrun or something like that. You need the spring back on games like that to play them. Otherwise, you're just doing the ping pong effect going left and right.
So I think I threw out an idea or so that we get like maybe like a bare bones thing. Like imagine the control deck, right?
Mhm.
But it's more like a bracket for mounting because it's still a PC. So you could add like I have Glenn's yoke modded to mount to the product.
Oh, Prince has got his right there.
Oh yeah. Let me zoom up on Prince, you know.
Sean, you didn't buy the FU yet? I thought you already bought the FU.
Sorry, Prince.
No problem.
Here we go.
Oh, look at that.
You're on the main screen, Prince.
Does it come with that keyboard?
Yeah.
Yep.
Standard.
Wow.
Now he's got his on the wall, but see, I have a stand.
What do you mean you have a stand?
There's a stand that you can buy. So I own the stand. Mine is not mounted to a wall. I have a stand.
So it's like mounted to the stand, so it's like standalone?
Yeah, like
I'm not making a joke there. I was being serious. Yeah. So how does it mount to the stand? Is it basically the same way you would mount it to the wall? It just goes.
Yeah. So it's literally like, I mean, it's a heavy. It's like a. I don't want to exaggerate, but that fucking base is like damn near 150 some pounds. I mean, it feels like a fucking sewer top, bro. But it's got what's so cool about it is that you can mount wheels to the back, so you could dolly it if you need.
Yeah, so this was something that I was saying that people should have put out for years. Yeah. You know, it's a PC base. It comes empty. It's run Steam natively, or you can add Steam onto it and play it natively with the controls without having to worry about anything. Jay
made me an image,
right?
And guess what? Everything works out of the box. I didn't have to code nothing. All the encoders work for it right out the box.
There you go. Yeah, and, that's amazing.
Yeah. So, I mean, because it uses officially Brooks, and the thing about it is 8-bit DO has a thing with Polycade. So I have Polycade controllers, like joystick controllers, but it's 8-bit DO. But it's got the Polycade brand on it. Yeah.
Because it's Brooks. That's why it's native, because Brooks is Xbox controller.
But guess what? Polycade has a thing with Brooks. So you'll see Brooks and you have the Polycade theme on their encoders. Also, the thing about the Polycade is you can make any machine into a air quote Polycade. So you can buy the encoders separate as well and make your own, ghetto PC.
Oh, Polycade. Yeah.
Because it's about also you can use his UI with
that's cool.
Download the Polycade bit, which will scan all your memes and all that kind of crap into the licensed UI bit software that he has. So you can still buy licensed games. You could plug in your Steam Deck to it. I could plug in my Nintendo Switch to it. All that, like.
It all run natively on it.
It all run native. It all runs native. So
that's because of the Brooks.
Correct. I had no complaints, right?
Right.
Brooks on Stonewall, and then I could plug anything to it, bro. Anything. Yeah. I took like I said, I got Glenn's yoke where I was able to mount it to my machine. I also had it to where I did this thing where I have the arm for the monitor, and I'm able to swing it over.
No shit.
I can play all my flight games and all that kind of crap, and I just play it all on there. It's a one-stop shop.
Speaking of Star Wars yokes, I just found out that I think it's arcadeparts.com. They sell I don't know if you guys know what like a J-Rock board is, but they have it's called the Jason board, but it's a Jason board for Star Wars where it has Star Wars, Empire, and Jedi on it. And it's running, you have to put your own ROMs on it for running on an SD, but it automatically will boot the game just like a real arcade. It's a replacement mini board for the real PCBs inside the real Star Wars arcades. But you can use Glenn's yoke with it.
Yeah.
And it's
awesome.
Yeah. I mean, I want to order one, but it's $400 just for that. So, so I can make a Star Wars cabinet, a full size from scratch, but it's $400 for that. But you also can justify it by if you're building a custom arcade, you're going to spend $400 on a PC. I mean, this PC that the Polycade's running, it's got to be like a $400 or $500 PC inside it. because you can't run those games on a normal PC without having some kind of boost. So it's got to have a good processor inside it.
I mean, you can put any PC inside this Polycade, but this one runs off of a mini PC. It was about $250. It can upgrade to 64 gigabyte RAM. I'm not a technical guy, so I'm just only saying what I know. And then native with what it comes with, and this is a quote from Tyler Bushnell. Street Fighter 5 runs just fine on it.
There you go. Yeah, so that thing's got to be running like a Ryzen 5.
It does, because people have already played with it. So people were running Mortal Kombat, I think 11, and it was running fine when they upgraded it to the new RAM.
Yeah, so that's got to be running like a Ryzen 5 or an i7 inside.
Yeah, it was Ryzen 7, something like that. I forgot.
Yeah, you can get a Ryzen 7 for $250, $300.
Yeah, that's what it is
for the mini PC.
Yeah, it's Ryzen 7. Dude, it's a good PC. Oh, and what's nice about the PC is it's made for the Polycade, so everything is proprietary in it. So it's just as soon as you boot it, it jumps in, and they added new software where you can go into a kiosk mode. So like if you're in a restaurant or whatever, you don't want your kids messing around with it, you can lock it down to when you turn it on, it's locked into that mode to the.
I like that.
Yeah.
You can do that. You can do that with Batacera too. So for people that bought Glenn's, the arcade most likely has that option too, because RetroPie also has that option now too. So that's a really cool option to have, because you want that lockdown. You don't kids will walk over and just mash the buttons,
right?
And when you're running a PC and a kid walks over and mashes the buttons, it's like, what'd you do?
And like I said, dude, I got that thick ass plexiglass, like shit you would put in like a Coney Island arcade, and ain't no touching my monitor.
That's awesome.
Yeah, dude. I mean, that plexi is thick,
and the monitor looks crisp. I mean, just from watching it, or just watching on a Prince's video. This is crisp, obviously his phone, and look how crisp that looks just on his phone.
Oh, it's a good ass monitor, man. There's no bleed, no nothing. And like I said, you're seeing everything because he's on his phone, but it runs fine. And what's awesome about this is that when we were streaming, guess how we were streaming it? Through the Polycade.
Were you really?
Yeah.
Yep.
I streamed through the Polycade.
No shit.
Yeah. So I was doing a StreamYard, and I was streaming yarding Fightcade. So I had it both going to where I had, my camera was at the Polycade like he's doing now.
Right.
I had the actual screen displaying, native onto the screen, so you can watch me as I play both screens.
Who gives a shit about a fucking iconic arcade then?
And guess what's up top?
The skull?
There's a webcam.
Oh yeah, I knew that. Actually, I knew there was a webcam.
And then I have a digital marquee, so
that's an add-on.
Set everything up, it'll change.
The digital marquee is an add-on, right?
Yes, you need to pay extra for the digital marquee, but it was a must. If I was going to go all in, I was going to go all in. I did.
Yeah, digital marquees, if you can afford to add one into your arcade, they're fantastic.
Yeah,
they really make the arcades pop.
I wanted something that, I was tired of keep buying new shit, new arcade one-ups or something like that, right? Like I don't want to keep doing that to myself. So I went all in.
You know why these people don't know how to make content or blame the audience for the content? Another reason is because they don't know how to add a ROM to a system. And a lot of them bash ROMs when all of these things play on emulation. Right. Arcade one-ups are running emulation.
Right.
It's been proven. That, I mean, even what was it, Simpsons Bowling? We found out that was the PlayStation 1 version modified.
Right.
I mean, they couldn't even modify the main version for it. So, I mean, it's all running emulation is what it's fucking doing. One of the Street Fighters were running, I think it was the original Street Fighter that they came out with, that it was running a version of MAME inside it. So, I mean, all these things run on emulation, and these guys bash emulation. But if they had something like this, they would have plenty of content to make on. Like, you're talking about buying arcades and arcades that are coming out.
Steam, bro.
But none of your content is about playing the arcades you have.
Right. Look at that. Yeah. Like, what's his nuts? Dubs, he doesn't call it a Polycade stream. He calls it a multicade stream because he doesn't want to give Polycade any clout,
Which is bullshit. Didn't the guy who invented Atari, isn't this his son?
Yeah, Tyler Bushnell, Nolan Bushnell's son. Correct.
Right. So I mean, it's like
no support.
No
support.
love. No
No
love.
love.
No
Nope.
love. Man, I should just buy one of these and just give it fucking love.
Dude, I'm telling you. And then it's got the those
Like, well-
LEDs hook up to an app so you could change the lighting.
There
Yeah.
you go. I mean, that's awesome. Can you get it to sync?
Yeah.
Yeah, to
Your
your
app
phone.
will
Yep.
sync to sound, correct.
That's awesome. So, like, if you're playing Guitar Hero on it, it can sync to Guitar Hero.
Yes.
That's awesome. You know, this is stuff that people in the community want. Like, this should be being promoted a lot more than what it is.
Hey,
This should be the king right now.
hey, Prince, tap on that steel on the side.
Oh, I believe that. One of my
It's
favorite things is
big,
that
man, and it's heavy. Like, tell me how easy it was for you by yourself to lift that up. Or did
Oh,
you
it was a headache.
yeah,
it was
it's heavy,
bad.
dude. I wanted to cry because I had to dismount mine like 4 times because I fucked up.
Yep.
Like, and I was like, oh, my back is done, bro. It is heavy. It's heavy, bro.
I bet it's solid steel. There's a pinball machine.
It will crush you.
I can't think of the name of the pinball machine, but it's like a $15,000-$16,000 pinball machine. But you can change out the
And this is
games
the small
inside
one.
it, and it's metal and steel, and you can buy. So when you buy a new game, it comes with magnets to change the graphics on the side of the machine so that it's the same graphics that you're running for the game inside the machine. So when Polycade comes out with magnetic graphics, that's going to be awesome because you can just change out the graphics whenever you want. You might even be able to get custom graphics made for it.
Yeah, so there is somebody doing custom graphics for this. Someone brought it up and the guy wrote, I can do custom graphics. So he's got a whole machine shop and he was showing, I went to his website and he's got this machine that will scroll down a wall with AI and spray paint, like in, like, say you have like a studio gym,
Right.
and it will spray your custom logos onto the wall. Like he's got it like all gridded, lasered out, everything.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's crazy machine, and they'll like rail down the side of the thing. But either way, he's saying his company can make custom magnet stuff for this too. So
Yeah.
So there's more options out there. His is taking a while to come in still. I think it comes in this year. But I got one and it's badass. It's like a neon moon style type of graphics, and it's the whole machine too. And you just put the magnets over the top, and it's gonna
That's gonna be dope.
It's gonna be sick, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope.
Yeah.
It's gonna be dope. All right, I gotta sign off here because it's midnight. I gotta go to bed. I'm still
Yes,
jet
sir.
lagged from fucking coming back from the West Coast.
Stream
So-
later again and talk on some other topics later.
Gentlemen, always a pleasure. Thank you for
Alright.
having me on. Prince, always a pleasure talking to you too, man, and seeing you.
Yes,
Everybody
sir.
in the chat, love all you guys. And I'm going to bed. I'll talk to you guys later.
Peace.
Later,
Peace.
guys.
All right.
Yeah. But yeah, bro. I'm gonna wind this down too. But yeah, it's insane, man. Like there's so much content out there. I mean, hell, you know what? Let me, before I go, I'm gonna make another point. Let me pull up one of my streams here. Let's see here. I want to show folks like what you can do on this shit here.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a live. It was our live, one of the live streams we did, right? And we were playing. Let's see here. Here we go. Yeah. Here we go. I'm gonna pull up. Add. See, boom. See, stop screen. Share screen. Yeah, so like this is streaming through the poly, you know?
Yeah, these things
And
are
look, we're playing together.
powerful. Break
Yep.
Like content. Our multicade. Having a fucking blast.
Oh man, this is a good game.
But you know,
oh
UI.
man, I
don't know how's this game going to play if my UI selection screen is no good.
right.
I blame you guys.
Dude, this stream, I didn't know we played this long too, man. we were like, I was like, damn,
Yeah, we were going, man.
dude. I was like, fuck. We played a hot minute. Almost got to the end too.
Damn. You know, I didn't even notice that we were that close to the end.
Yeah, we were like, maybe. Oh no, actually, because we had to run. You got to run back for one of the bosses all the way back at the park.
That
all the way back.
Like, you run faster?
But if you don't get the the right combo for the weapons, that's just cooked when that Double Dragon movie comes or music comes out. Those and the twins come out. Oh man, how did you beat them? Because I remember it was me and my friend, and we get to both sides of them and just beat them up.
Yeah, I never finished the game.
You never got to finish?
Nope.
Oh, bro, it's hard as fuck. You gotta like, if you have a friend like this, you get both sides of the elevator and you lock them down with a weapon.
Damn.
And if you let them get up, oh man they will fuck you up. But this shit was.
I don't remember, man.
This shit was
like that.
I was like,
Holy
Kobe.
You make that
Oh shit!
Whoa. Damn.
Wait, I got the ball.
But this shit was a blast.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, look, streaming through the Polycade.
What?
Like, who doesn't want to do that?
But you know, I hate Sanwa controls, authentic controls, because they're no good.
I
You
just don't
Japanese
understand
people
that.
don't know what they're doing.
I don't get it.
Fuck. Oh man, I'm never gonna get it. Oh, all right, we'll wind it down. But yeah, if you're a YouTuber and you are spineless enough to sit here and try to gaslight and manipulate the conversation as if you guys or some don't have a fucking agenda, and blame your audience for drama and the lack of your imagination and content, as another tuber would say, get some therapy.
Right.
I forgot the guy's name, but at the end of his shit, he's always like, and get some therapy. Cause that's wild. That is fucking wild. But I'm gonna let you close this out.
All right, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. I've been away for a while, but I'm still in the neighborhood. Come and check us out at Arcade Blurred Culture. We are on Facebook. Also, for you guys that don't know, you might not hear it from other channels because they only care about what they want to post, which eventually you should be doing it. You post what you want to, you talk about what you want to.
I blame you.
But check out Pixel Games on Steam. They have they said that they're going to be dropping Dodo Donut 2 pretty soon, to be announced.
Is the UI any
it's
good?
co-op.
I don't know about the gameplay, but that UI.
Right. But yeah, that's all I got.
All right. Yeah. Peace out, guys, and yeah, remember.
Step into the booth, it's time to ignite. Mensa on the scene, bringing heat to the night. Spectres in the shadows, we rise from the dark. Blackouts the titles, let's leave our mark.
Feel the pulse like the city's heartbeat. Blackout, we're turning it loud. Light it up, let the bass draw crowd. Roots one deep in the echoing sound. We're reborn in the chaos, we wear it proud. We wear it proud. where the real ones meet. Count the scars, each story a force. We're breaking the chains with every fierce course. We wear it proud, and wear it proud, and wear it proud. In this moment, we own our truth. Blackout, we're turning it loud. Light it up, let the bass draw a crowd. Roots run deep in the echoing sound. We're reborn in the chaos, we wear it proud. We wear it proud. We wear it proud. Blackout, we're turning it loud. Light it up, let the bass draw a crowd. Roots run deep in the echoing sound. We're reborn in the chaos, we wear it proud.